What's going on, my dudes? Alright guys, I'm here to be the bad guy again, I guess. There is controversy going on in the community with someone that was banned for leaking content. Now, I say that he was leaking content with full confidence because I think that's probably the most likely scenario here. I don't think he was framed, I don't think there was any accidents. This is just my opinion, I don't really know. But I also have no reason to doubt that Bungie got their information mixed up. And let me explain where I'm coming from with all that. In this video, I'm just going to go over a couple of quick things, couple of quick terms with you guys. That way you have an understanding of where Bungie is most likely coming from. And then you can get a good idea of why they're most likely correct. And it sucks to have to say that because the person that was in question here was apparently a really well-known person for helping people and really good with I don't understand why he would do something like that. I don't get it either. Doesn't make any sense to me. But let's go into it. This right here kind of says it all. Our security and legal teams have reviewed irrefutable evidence. Now, they do not have to provide said evidence, including video recordings, verified messages, and images demonstrating a pattern over time that confirm the same individual shared confidential information from community summits spent in multiple years. So this wasn't a one-time infraction, a two-time infraction. It's multiple infractions over multiple years. I don't know exactly how they caught him. He probably doesn't know either. We are going off of his word that they caught him by using something about his desktop and lining up images and icons. I don't know that that's true. Let's go on. The disappointment to have learned information and wish that things have gone differently with this person. They're saying that they don't take these actions lightly, but they're confident in their decision. I don't think that they would just come up with something like this randomly, and I really genuinely don't believe a company like Bungie is trying to ban this individual. I'm not going to go into more detail as to why I think that. What I am going to tell you is that they are very friendly to every type of community. So they have every reason on a corporate level as well as on any other kind of level to be incredibly generous to this person. And unfortunately, these are the facts. It's just very, very likely that this person was a leaker. And now we're in the situation where they know they're going to look bad. The way that HR meetings and company policy meetings and stuff like that works is they don't just come up with the decision offhand like this. They have multiple meetings, they confirm, then they triple check, they come up with a scenario, and they go through that scenario in their head and practice how they're going to respond. All of their people were likely involved with what needed to come next after this was officially done because they predicted how he was going to respond. And they have put out another tweet saying, in defense of themselves, that they have verified messages, images, and recordings confirming the pattern that this person has not only leaked one time, but multiple times. So the likelihood is incredibly high that for whatever reason, that this person is in fact leaking information that he was privy to under the NDA classification, right? Non-disclosure agreements are pretty heavily enforced, and you can go to jail if you do not follow the strictness of this policy. The fact that they are not pressing charges, if I were him, I would just let it go. Thank you for your time. That's all I'm going to say about that. I do have one simple question if Bungie would ever watch one of these videos. Why wasn't he given a warning or some type of anything that you guys were onto him and that you suspected him? Why would you bait the guy, trap the guy in such a way that, you know, it comes out as public humiliation? Because let's face it, at this point, that's what this is. I don't quite understand that if you honestly thought that this was the leaker you were able to confirm with quote-unquote years of irrefutable evidence, video recordings and messages, why not confront him individually? Your own terms of service say that you need to work it out with Bungie before you work it out with any court system, and that does protect you, but why would you go through this type of length and not just give somebody a fair warning? Isn't that how most things are worked out there? You warn somebody first before you permanently ban them, kind of ruining their career? Anyway, that's my only question. It just, I don't know. I'm sure they considered that as well. I just think it's a little bit sad that that wasn't given as an option, if it wasn't given as an option. I don't actually know that either. But that's what I think is dividing the community, is it doesn't make sense. This hit everybody out of nowhere. We don't really understand how someone that is so beloved by the community and was just invited to all these summits and everything is suddenly permanently banned for leaking information, and you guys are saying you knew about it all along. That is very confusing. Some clarity on that subject would be nice. And all I'm going to say in regards to what's going on with this right now is the type of NDA agreement that they all sign, or at least the likelihood of the one that they're signing, is heavily in favor of the corporation that you're trying to gain information and data from. I'm sorry, having worked in corporate and HR for so many years, it is very highly unlikely that they just made this thing happen randomly to punish someone that does so much good in the community. I don't believe that. I really want to believe that he is innocent. That sounds nice. Unfortunately, that's probably not the truth of it, though. The most likely scenario is that he's probably guilty of leaking information, and all they're doing is giving him a ban, and that's it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I way off base over here? Or is the likelihood that this ban did not come out of nowhere, that it was heavily discussed behind closed doors, and this was the finalized action of a company that had no other choice, is that more likely? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I do want to wish this guy the best of luck. I really do hope that things work out for him moving forward. Seems like an awesome dude. Alright, my dudes. Remember to keep it zen out there. I love all you guys. I'll see you in the next one.